Hi Stampers! I've got a video for you today to show you how to best use your Blossom Punch. I posted this card the other day with the daffodil, and I've used the Blossom Punch to cut out the petals here, and there's kind of a little trick to it and a way to save a little bit of paper. So what you need to do is get your punch out, actually turn it over, and decide what petal you're going to use. Of course, here we're using the big petal. So you're going to notice that it's on the right side of the punch. So I've actually cut a strip of paper. This one I made a little bit wider or a little bit bigger just because this petal is pretty big. But you kind of want to look and see not only what side of the punch it's on, but how it's angled. Because what we need to do is come in from this side and punch. Because if we just put it in, like I'm right-handed, so I usually hold my punches right-handed. Normally, the way I would punch would be this way, just because that's kind of what's normal for me. But if you have petals punched here, you're going to punch into them. Okay? So that'll, you know, determine what side you want to punch on. If I were using this little petal here or this one, I would come in from this way. Does that make sense? You'll see what I mean when we get started. So what we would do was ink up our stamp, and I need 5 petals, and I can actually fit 5 petals on this piece of cardstock, because I cut this at 2.5 inches, and then it's just a regular 8.5 piece of cardstock. Sorry if you hear the dog in the background. She's been barking at cats and stuff outside. Oh no, did I do it right? Am I going to fit this one? Oh, I don't think I'm going to fit it. Alright, we'll turn it over and start again. I'll go closer to this side. See, I mess up too. We'll stamp them a little bit closer. You notice I kind of stamp and hold because I want a nice saturated image. I also kind of twist and tap. That's how to get nice ink coverage on a solid stamp. Twist, tap. Just a couple quick hints. Now, for the magic. So again, if I came in here and went, oh, I'm going to punch this flower, look what happens. I lose this one. So, we're going to come in from this direction. And these don't have to be perfect. I don't always get them lined up perfect. And then we're going to punch. I turn over and squeeze, because then all my paper pieces go on the table instead of all over my lap. Then you come in again, and you want to be careful with these punches not to squeeze the, I call it the meat of your hand. It actually has a fun anatomical name. Fun fact of the day. This is your hypothenar eminence. Use a little bit of athletic training in stamping. How's that? But these new punches are kind of bad for punching your hands, so you just want to be careful. You might even want to, if you can, without messing it up, lay it on the table and stamp, but I can't really do that. So then, you see, we really haven't wasted that much paper. We have a few little petals. Now, if you want to save some of these whole ones, you can, but I usually just get rid of them. And then you have, if you're doing this card, your daffodil petals. So that's just a quick fun tutorial on how to use these two-step punches. It works for basically all of them. You just kind of have to turn it over, see where you kind of need to start your cardstock from and which pieces of it you want to use, and then make sure you cut a strip that's big enough, that's wide enough. I wouldn't want to come in here with a strip, you know, that was only that wide. But I really like these multi-part punches, and they're really fun. So I hope that helps some of you out, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.